Yeah, very good afternoon, ma'am.
How are you doing?
I have been doing great. I can say so far so good.
Okay, that's great.
What about you?
I'm also doing great and managing my household chores quite in a good manner till now, and things have been going smoothly so far. Even today, I have started my
Yes.
day with reading something, and as usual, after completed my all household chores, now I'm all set and looking forward to have a conversation with you. So that's how my day has unfolded up to this point. Thank you so much for asking. And I would say that thank you so much for being flexible. What happened actually? I had a meeting before this one. Okay. So in Zoom application, after completing the meeting, it takes time to progress the recording.
Yeah.
Okay. So it
Converting, I can say.
Converting, yes. It took almost 15 minutes to me, and I took more than 5 minutes. So sorry for that.
Okay, no problem. And the second thing, I'm thank you for joining me today, and I'm super excited to be here. And yesterday, watched, your video, so I thought, I should have a session with you. That's why I
Okay.
messaged you, mailed you.
Okay. Thank you so much for reaching out to me. Okay. So please tell me something about you because this is our first interaction and I would like to have a small introduction part from both of us. Can you start first?
Yes. Yeah, sure, ma'am. So, as you know, my name is Suman Kumar. I'm from Sarsa, Bihar. And recently I completed my graduation in mechanical branch. And when it comes to my hobbies, so my hobbies are playing cricket, watching cricket, reading books. And recently I also created my YouTube channel. And the name of my YouTube channel is God's Child Suman. Yeah, that's a little bit about me.
Okay. What did you say your channel name?
God's Child. Gods.
God's Child.
Yes,
Okay, so what kind of
Suman.
videos do you post? Because this is names of gods, and I can assume that you would be posting some spiritual kind of videos, is it?
No, I'm a devotee of gods. You can say that's why I put this name and just well I also posted. I had only 7 to 8 conversation I have posted so far. So a
Mm-hmm.
conversational video like yes because I before that I had a session with Priyanka, official
Mm-hmm.
Priyanka and Priyanka Tiwari. So I have posted that video on my YouTube channel.
Okay, so how is it going so far?
Yeah, it's going. I can say good because I'm new to these things. I don't know how to edit, so it takes a lot of time while editing. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
20-minute video when I edit, it takes more than 1 hour because I'm new. So sometimes when I split here, before that I don't know what is a split. So I'm learning these things. So it takes time for me, I can say. But still, I think I will learn gradually over a period of time.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, you will learn. Even I'm also new in the conversation. I lately have started these kind of conversational videos. Okay,
Yes,
so tell me, which god particularly do you admire?
God. Gahil because it's my when I stay my home, so I'm Gahil. Do you know what Gahil?
Your voice is
I God
breaking.
is
Okay. So do you read that book in English or Hindi?
no, it was totally in Hindi,
Mm-hmm.
not in English, because I'm learning this language. So if I try to read, so maybe I would not get many words, from that book. So once I will be good at communication, then I will try to read in English. But right now I'm reading in Hindi. It's in Hindi.
Okay, great. So I can see that you are speaking quite well. You must have worked on your fluency, I think, earlier before even starting the conversation. So is it?
Yes, I have been working. I can say last 4 months I have given my all those things, to learn this language. Last 4 to 5 months ago, I started learning this language. Since then, I have been doing, I can say at least 4 to 5 hours, I am giving to learn this language.
Okay, four to
So for
five
to
hours per
that's how
day.
I have been. Yes, more than sometime more than 6 hours, 7 hours. It's up to me. If I get extra time, just I have to give.
That sounds great. So can I know that how the way you are practicing?
Yes, listening. Watching podcast. Sometime when I
Mhm.
get more time, then I would try to watch English movie. One movie in a day. And when I watch that time, the speed of that video should be less than one. because I'm beginner. So that's what I have been doing. And if I get, because while I mean speaking, you don't get time. Right now I'm beginner. So when I watch the speed of one, that time I do I was not getting many things. So that's why I thought I have to video. I mean reduce. We have to reduce the pace of video. Then it would help me. So that's what I have been doing. And talking. I got one application where I can talk 30 minutes. So in a day. So I talk 30 minutes and at least 2 to 3 hours. I have to listen podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Okay, great, great, great. So the way you are doing that is great. So after listening, do you repeat that or do you speak that for practicing in your words?
Yes, I mean, at least I have to watch 2 to 3 times same
Mhm.
video. I mean, we
Mhm.
don't need to, watch again and again until I get everything of that video. So that's how, I mean, it's my mantra, you can say. You at least 4 to 5 times, I have to watch 20-minute video, 30-minute video
Mhm.
in a day.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
I have to watch, I mean, until I get, everything of that video.
Mhm. Okay, so how much time does it take to watch again and again?
I think if you watch 20-minute videos, it takes, I mean, 35, not 35, 30 to 35 minutes, because I know I don't watch with the speed of one, so it takes time.
Okay, that means complete if you
Yeah.
are repeating the same video, that would be taking almost 2 hours, something like,
Yes, yes,
okay. Okay,
yes,
great,
you are.
great. I truly appreciate your patience. Even I completely lose my patience sometimes. Okay, great. So you
Yes.
told me about one application as well where you practice for 30 minutes. So, which application is that? Can you repeat that if it is possible?
One, yeah, 30
Mhm.
minutes. If you want to be a premium, then you can talk more than 30 minutes.
Mhm.
But I was, I mean, I was a premium. I was, I didn't pay any money on this application, you can say. So I had only, I mean, I have only 30 minutes chance to talk with someone.
Mhm. So
But
is this
nowadays
for
I have got many friends from this application. So nowadays I'm not using that application.
is this for audio call only, I guess?
Yes, audio call.
Okay. Similarly, I have heard about CV application, but I have never used it till now. But instead of this, I'm using Ace Fluency application. I have been using Ace Fluency application actually. Although I'm not quite consistent on that application, but sometimes feel that I should use for one call, minimum one call, or
Yeah.
maximum two calls, not more than that. But initially, when I installed this application, I was using this constantly for 2 months without any break. So it was good. It is also good.
Yes, I don't think so. You need to use any application because I mean you are speaking quite well.
No, 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 that's not quite true. I feel that I need to work on my fluency so much. Even not, it's not about all fluency. I make so many mistakes while using grammar as well. So I need to learn so many things. That's why I'm conversing with people and so that I can rectify my mistakes. Yes. I'm also a
Yes.
learner. I'm also a learner. All right. So what? Okay. You have completed your graduation from mechanical engineer. Was it
Yes.
B.Tech? I guess B.Tech.
Yes. Yes. It was WeChat.
Okay. So right.
Recently, I have completed. I
Mhm.
didn't get my result, so I'm waiting for my result. After getting result, then I will do another course. Yeah. So I didn't get my recently. You can say I
Okay.
completed.
Okay. So you are looking forward to do M.Tech as well, master degree.
Yes, I will do that.
Mhm. All right. Great. So in B.Tech fourth year, I think they had the campus held uh, campus selection, is it?
Yes, yes. I got, when I was sixth or seventh semester, that time I
Mhm.
got rejected because that time I didn't have good communication skill. That's why I thought I have to learn, this language anyhow. So that time I wanted to do that job. I mean, there was a high education company, and it was good. It would be good for me if I would be doing job, I can say. So that's
Mhm.
why I mean that time it was a shame for me why I didn't have communication skill. Then I made a promise to myself. I have to learn this language because that time I had an opportunity to grab them, but I couldn't grab them.
Okay, okay, that was waking call for you. Okay, that's great. That's great.
Yes.
Mm. Fine. So, any question that you want to ask me?
May I know more about you, ma'am? I know already. I already know about you. May I know?
Okay, I'm so sorry. I think I was thinking about that. I haven't introduced myself. Okay. Well, I'm Meenakshi. I think you must know my name, Meenakshi, and I reside in Uttarakhand as well as I'm pursuing my master's degree in English literature. And I'm a homemaker, running a YouTube channel simultaneously. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I love to spend my leisure time with my son. And lately, I have been into reading books. Yes, this is a
Okay, so
small
recently you
introduction.
started.
Yes.
Yes. So before while learning, when you started learning this language, that time were you not reading any books?
Actually, it's has been a long gap in my education when I completed my 12th, and after marriage, when I started learning this language. So when you are not habitual to read anything, it's difficult for you to learn something, to read books. It was for me. I don't know about anyone. Maybe someone can easily learn or read books, but it was difficult for me. Even I tried a lot to read books, but that all were in English. I just wanted to grab the words and to understand the formation of sentences, just to speak in English, and I felt it was out of burden. So many times I fail to read books. So nowadays I have found one book which where I have found my interest to read on that. So now it's going well, and
Yes.
I have fortunately I have completed that one book, and nowadays I'm trying to read another one.
I am also one of them. I can say I didn't read many books. I can say I tried two to three times, but it was very difficult for me as a beginner.
Mhm.
I mean there was I mean it when I was trying that time I was not getting many things from any book. So I thought it would not help me. So I was when I regularly I can say I was doing listening podcast watching. Then I thought it can help me. So that's all I have done. I also couldn't read many book I can say because I tried, but it didn't help me
Mhm. Okay.
starting.
Okay. So now you must be grabbing some words and formations now, so that means you has became a voracious reader, right? You
Yes,
must be.
yes.
Okay. Okay. So now is this easy for you to read anything and to understand the language of book?
Right now, I have purchased, two books, The Power of Subconscious Mind, Atomic Habits. So I have read, 5 to 10 pages of that book, you can
Mhm.
say. So procrastination, I heard to crabbing, queue. So this kind of word, I have got, from this book. So procrastination, someone is sedentary life, you can say. Someone doesn't
Mhm.
want to do anything.
Mhm.
So I'm learning, I'm trying to read. So I have only 5 to 10 pages I read. So
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, okay, okay. I have also heard that word. Like I was also procrastinating to learn anything, especially reading books. For that, I tried a lot, as I told you. Several times I tried, several times. But I don't know. I can't
yes,
even define that situation, what was happening with me. But anyhow, I have escaped myself into books. So I'm happy for me. Okay. So
yes.
apart from this, what do you do exactly right now? Are you just learning this language by sitting at home working on your fluency, or preparing for any job as well? Or would you do that master degree from distance? What have you plan?
So I'm preparing for government exam.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, last 1 year, when I got rejected, since then I thought, I will not go into this field because as fresher, you would not get that much salary. And first, once you get good experience, then I can say, you would enjoy your work. So I thought first I have time, so I should not, try for that job, government job. Once I get, my life will be settled. So that's all. I'm preparing for government exam. When I get extra time, you can say I don't. I hardly get extra time. But if I get extra time, just I go outside. to play cricket with my friends. Not every day,
Hmm.
once in a week, you can say twice in a month.
Hmm. Great, great.
Yes,
Okay, okay. I believe that. I believe as you are preparing, and that was the failing in interviews, many interviews was waking call for you, and that's why you are learning this language. I also feel that if we are lacking while communicating with other person, that can like this can hinder a lot of achievements from someone. Okay, and if we have learned something, if we are able to communicate with other person, so we can achieve something, we can achieve
yes.
truly learning English can make a huge change, it can change your career. That's true.
Because as seen, I mean, I have seen many company, I mean, you will not have another option to speak in Hindi. So
Mhm.
you will have only one option to speak in English. So if
Mhm.
you don't have communication, then how will you grab this company? So, and if you don't have, then what will you express? For example, if you have a lot of skill, but if you don't have communication skill, then how will you express? And if you don't have, then what will you express? So both you need to have to get
Mhm.
good job, I can say.
Mhm. Great, great.
Then I
And
thought,
yes, great. You are doing great. I would say you are doing great. And even in 4 months, you have uh, tried to practice and achieved quite good fluency. Okay. So have
yes,
you
I'm
never,
trying to be good at that.
okay, so didn't you ever didn't you ever feel like lethargic to practice? Because sometimes I feel that. Someday I feel today I don't want to do practice.
Yes, because I felt never many times, I can say, because I have tried it to learn earlier 2 to 3 times, and this language I'm talking about. But this time I thought if I will do the same things, whatever I was doing, whatever I did, maybe I would never be able to speak English well. So this time I can say I have been consistent. Last 4 to 5 months, it doesn't matter what I am doing, but still I have to take out time, at least 4 to 5, hours to give for English. That is a mantra for me, because I made a promise that day, myself. I have
Mm.
at least 5 to 6 hours. If I get, then it's up to me. I will definitely try to do more than 5 to 6 hours. But at least I have to take out time, 4 to 5 hours in a day for English.
Mm.
I mean, every time I felt, why I'm doing, maybe if I will, I'm giving 4 to 5 hours. If I will not be able to speak English well, my time would be wasted, because if I
Mm.
do the same, this time for other things, maybe I would get something.
Mhm. Okay,
Yeah.
great, great. So even though I also feel someday, like today, I don't want to do practice, but I completely not skip my day without practicing. I just try to do for 1 hour. Suppose yesterday I have done for 2 hours, so today I do it at least for 1 hour. I try to make something better out of these hours. So whenever I just waste my time at the end, I have felt many time at the end of the day, I always feel so bad about me whenever I don't make my day productive. So this is about me.
Yes.
Okay,
So right
okay.
now,
Mm-hmm.
and how much time did it take you to learn this language? I mean, for a month. I mean, I know it takes time, but still. And how much time? I mean, it will take me to be good at communication, because right now sometimes I get stuck, while speaking. So I want to be good at communication. So how much time it will take me to be good at that?
Okay, okay. I will tell you on my experience basis. Okay. So I have also heard from other person who are so proficient, and I think that's quite true if we follow that patiently. Like I have been learning this language for the last 2 years, and I have created my channel 2 years ago. But I might be consistent for 1 year only. Okay, so 1 year I didn't do practice. I distracted myself from here to there. Like I started working somewhere for 1 year. During that time, I was completely disconnected with this learning. Nowadays, recently I have quit my job and I just started to learn this language as well as I'm trying to grow my channel as well. So this is the way my journey is going on. And if you are consistent in your journey, you would definitely achieve the goal. So this is the thing. And it is completely based on person's pace. Everyone has their own pace. Like I can't say that you will achieve just in 3 months. You may achieve this one in 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year. So this is completely up to you. I can't say that you can take this much time. So yes,
Yes. Each and everyone has different style of study, I can
different.
say.
Yes, definitely,
We
definitely.
have to do consistent. There should not be single gap day, I can say. If you
Consistent.
take gap, then you will have to start from zero. Yeah.
Yes, consistent and while learning, be mindful. Be mindful means I can see that and I'm quite sure whenever you are uh, listening something from the podcast, you must be thinking that why this word is using here, is being used here, right? You must be thinking
Yes.
that. So this is the way of learning, being mindful while learning. So this language
Yes.
take this kind of activities. When you understand that deeply, you are able to speak confidently actually.
Yes. And one thing I want to tell you, I mean, I want
Mhm.
to know from you. So when you started, I mean, making video that time. So right now, when after having session, just I mean, listen, I watch this video. So sometime I felt, this word, this sentence, I was not supposed to talk about. Because I have a lot of experience. I have a lot of, I can say, knowledge to explore it. But sometimes, on video call, sometimes I forget suddenly everything. So did you also, I mean, feel like that? Were you also doing like that? As a starting time?
Like you mean to say that what you want to say, uh, you forget while conversation, is it?
Yes, yes, yes.
Definitely, many times it happened with me. Even still, it has been happening with me. But you know what I try to do? I try to do that. Suppose I'm talking to you right now, and what I had prepared before this conversation that I will try to manage this conversation like this, like these kind of questions I'm going to ask in the conversation. Suppose I forget that, okay? But I will try to ask that question to another one in next session. In this way, we can practice, and it's completely natural that if you are forgetting something while conversation, while communicating with other person, it's completely natural. It happens with everyone.
Yes, it doesn't come overnight. It's the
Yes,
result of consistent
yes,
efforts.
yes, yes. So when we are naturally speaking, that means you have to do a lot of practice for that, for speaking naturally, for speaking effortlessly. Right now, we are not so very much effortless to speak in English, right? we
Yes,
we
yes,
need to think a lot while before speaking something. We need to think that what we have prepared, but instead of thinking a lot that what we have prepared, just go with flow, and after the conversation
yes,
you can rectify your mistakes. So this is the way of learning.
yes. I can say, I mean, 2 to 3 sentences, we have to cram. For example, when you will ask me this question, then I will, try to use that sentence. Before,
Mhm.
having session, first we have to cram is rata mana.
I think I already have two
Yes,
sessions
ma'am.
today. I'm exhausted now.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, this was very nice talk with you, and I would love to have another session with you again so that we can improve our fluency language of this knowledge of this language. Okay?
Yes, yeah, ma'am. That's for sure. And we will
Okay.
meet with new topics.
Hmm. Definitely. Sure. In the next session, we will pick any specific topic.
Yes.
Okay? Okay, bye bye.